Hey guys, it's Heidi here in Bend, Oregon. I'm actually shooting this video from my house here in sunny Central Oregon, or Bend. And I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm 47 years old. I have 3 stepkids and 2 fur children, and I'm an entrepreneur. I wasn't always. I was taught and raised to go to school and get a job and get good grades and, you know, collect retirement and 401k, and I did that very thing. I was a first grade teacher for 10 years. And you know, I think I was pretty good at it, but I just started to get stagnant and bored, and I felt like there must be something else out there for me. And it wasn't until I met this woman, and it was at a function actually called Hood to Coast. It's a relay race that starts up in the mountains of Mount Hood, and excuse me, and you run all the way down to the beach, Seaside, Oregon. So I watched her, and I was just so enamored by her and how much fun she was having. And I'm like, this is your job? Like, this is what you get to do for a living? And she goes, yeah, it's super fun. I do all these kinds of events. And I said, well, what is it? And she goes, I'm in sales. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. You're in sales. And I said, well, I want to be in sales too. And so I you know, asked her to help me out and make a transition in my career. And she introduced me to her job. And actually, I got the job. And I was a sales rep for a escrow and title company for quite some time. And that just proceeded into different ideas and more things. I became a real estate agent. And I just fast forward you 5 years from there, I did many different sales jobs in between. I'm not going to bore you with all of them, but anyway, just to kind of share a little bit of my personal story and some nitty gritty raw dirt that my husband and I went through. He was in mortgage lending and I was a real estate agent, and it was 2008. And so everybody knows 2008 was, you know, the worst time our economy has seen in a long time. And so basically, in a nutshell, people weren't buying houses, and that was when all the mortgage loans were going bad. And so long story short, we ended up losing every single thing we had. We lost our home, we lost our vehicles, we lost all of our possessions, we lost everything. And we did what we thought was the right thing to do by, you know, don't, God forbid, you know, miss your mortgage payment or, you know, any of your bills. So we pulled money from retirement to keep ourselves afloat. Well, everybody knows what happens when you do that. Anyway, everything just proceedingly got worse and worse and worse. We were then, I can't really say I was homeless, but because I did have a little box that I lived in. We lived in a trailer for a year. Fortunately, that same girl I told you about, that is now one of my best friends, offered up her property to us, her and her husband. And so we were able to relocate and live in our trailer on their property. And we did that for a year. And it was like, holy shit, what the hell? So anyway, it wasn't a little too much longer that we then get a phone call from Uncle Sam, and he wants his money because we, you know, thought what we were doing was the right thing by pulling money out of the IRS. Then owed a $30,000 tax penalty. So at that point, we were just like, holy shit, what the hell are we gonna do? We had no other choice but to file bankruptcy. So our ship, basically that Vodrup's ship, sunk and was down. And I just, there were times when I prayed, I meditated, I cried a lot. I wanted to fall on the ground and just not get up. I was so defeated, and so I just didn't know what to do. But I always kept seeking a better way. I always kept seeking a better way. I read books. I read, you know, A Purpose-Driven Life. I went and watched YouTubes. I went and paid on a credit card that I didn't have friggin' any money to hire a coach, and we just kept moving forward and forward and forward. And I, you know, I just kept saying affirmations like, I will create success despite. I don't care. I will create success despite. We've since turned a corner. we're not all the way there yet. We have a long way to go, but I have found a better way. I found a better way. And I've decided to build my business online. And I've got some great mentors and some great coaches. And I am a chick on a mission. And I'm not going to stop. And nothing is going to get in my way until I get to the top. I will create success despite. And if you want to know what I'm doing, feel free to check out the link below. I'm happy to share. I will be sharing it with as many people as I can, because we all aspire to live a purpose-driven life. And we all deserve to fly into heaven with a bottle of champagne flowing and a box of chocolates. So with that, peace out. And I'm just happy to share with you what I'm doing.